building a marble floor with your Tomcat Edge machine. Before beginning, check to make certain that the surface is indeed marble. This panel shows a typical marble tile on the left and a typical granite tile on the right. Note the veins running through the marble tile. This is usually the case with all marble. Granite typically has a grainy appearance. There are variations of both, however, so make certain to double check. To start, assemble all the items at the site where you are working. You will need a Tomcat Edge machine outfitted with 7 large plate weights and a solution tank, a set of 30 through 800 grit resin diamonds that are broken in, a wet vac with a good working squeegee tool or auto scrubber, a 25-pound bucket of marble paste, at least 7 thin white driver pads, and an easy applicator or other mop with extra mop heads. It may be easier and faster for you to place or mount your diamonds on the white driver pad prior to starting the process, dedicating 1 pad for each grit. There are 4 bars for each grit to complete the set. Place 2 along the long sides as shown in this photo. Place the black side pointing toward the center of the pad. This will make removal of the diamonds easier while preserving the Velcro. Tomcat recommends unplugging the motor before placing the diamonds on the grip face. Remove the blue or red spacer pad from the grip face, pulling the pad diagonally. Next, place the white driver pad with the 30 grit diamonds onto the grip face as shown here. Make sure to center the pad on the grip face. When completed, plug in the motor. This slide shows the floor prior to scratching. For demonstration purposes, we ran the 30 grit diamonds just a few seconds to simulate poor surface conditions. Note in this slide how aggressive the diamonds are and how quickly they can scratch the floor. Diamonds are designed to scratch the surface and eventually make the surface uniform, while the visibility of the scratches reduces with each grit. Now that you're ready, add water to the surface and begin using the 30 grit diamonds. You will need to make 2 passes in one direction and 1 pass in the other. A pass is defined as going north and south in the same path and east and west in the same path. Switch directions between each path to ensure uniform surface preparation. You should expect to cover up to 750 square feet per hour with these diamonds. Use a wet vac or auto scrubber to remove the slurry before moving to the next grit. This photo shows the same spot on the floor after running 30 grit diamonds for 3 total passes, 2 in one direction, 1 in the other. Note the surface still has noticeable scratches, but they are more uniform in appearance. Following the same procedure, remove the 30 grit diamonds and replace with the 50 grit. Make 4 total passes, 2 in each direction, with the 50 grit diamonds. The results should be up to 500 square feet per hour using this grit. You can see the scratches are smaller and less noticeable here. Still following the same procedure, remove the 50 grit diamonds and replace with the 100 grit. Make 3 total passes, 2 in one direction and 1 in the other. Expect up to 750 square feet per hour using the 100 grit diamonds. This slide shows the scratches made after 3 passes with the 100 grit diamond. Again, the scratches are becoming smaller and more difficult to see. Using the same procedure as the other grits, move to the 200, 400, and 800 grit diamonds. Each of these grits require just 2 total passes, 1 in each direction. The speed should pick up as you can expect to cover anywhere from 800 to 1200 square feet per hour with each of these grits. When moving up to the next level of grits, you will notice less slurry. The diamonds are still working, however they are beginning to smooth out the scratches. The result is less material being removed than with the lower grits. When you complete the 800 grit, thoroughly rinse the surface to remove all slurry and prep for the marble paste. Check your surface to see if all scratches have been removed. When you open the paste, you may see a clear liquid on top. Stir that back into the paste. If it is dry, you can add a little water to get the paste to a good consistency. As you can see in this overhead video, the paste is actually applied directly to the white driver pad. Spread the paste liberally over the pad, covering most of the surface. When the surface of the pad is covered, flip the pad over so that the paste is on the floor. Press firmly on the pad to evenly distribute the paste. Next, ease the machine onto the pad, making certain the pad is centered on the grip face. When completed, you're ready to begin polishing. A minimum of 3 passes should be made with the paste, and the paste should be on the surface for at least 4 to 5 minutes to obtain maximum results. When the 3rd pass is completed, take a clean, damp cloth and clean off a spot on the surface. You should see an immediate pop of polish. If not, make 2 more passes and then repeat with the cloth. Once you see the shine, thoroughly rinse the surface in wet vac. You may need to rinse several times to remove all the paste and residue. And then step back to see the shine. Notice all the scratches are gone, and the results speak for themselves.